I'm impressed.
Bulletproof armor is usually reserved for SWAT teams, Brinks trucks of the occasional world leader.
You'd probably never consider it to protect yourself unless you'd been golfing with Paul. I saw him hit a guy once.
But there are folks in the civilian population that need bulletproof armor, and thankfully there's a man in Texas developing new ways to protect people in harm's way.
Under the carpets, we have a ballistic quilt that will stop hand grenade fragments and small bomb fragments. Well, the glass is held up okay. It has some penetrations, but the anti-shatter film has held it together. This is our armor. It is actually bonded to the skin. This consists of a special kind of ceramics.
Wayne Brown is a car salesman, only the cars he's selling are custom-made bulletproof cars.
The outside of the car looks just like any other car, but the interior has a ballistic protection lining so that the occupant of the car can be safe against bullets, some explosions, and mines.
His customers are eclectic, a few Americans and many South Americans who fear violence in their own countries.
Let's just say that the individual who may be afraid of being kidnapped, he may be afraid of assassination, and he needs to go from point A to point B. So if we can make the car look exactly like any other car, very low profile, then he has a much better chance of surviving. The outside glass remains the same, and so you really can't tell that it's been armored from the outside. But if you look on the inside, we have installed a polycarbonate panel here. And this panel is rated to stop a 44 Magnum or a 9mm. The polycarbonate is held together. Look, the bullet is actually encapsulated inside the polycarbonate. The phrase bulletproof car is a misnomer. The truth is there's no car is bulletproof, it's only bullet resistant. What we try to do is to put as much coverage we can in the smallest spots so that there's no area that a bullet can penetrate.
Wayne lines everything with materials strong enough to withstand anything from handguns to AK-47s.
Realistically, the car will most likely be moving when it's attacked. So it has to be able to withstand it. So we have to worry about tire, battery, radiator, the things that will keep the car going.
The trick is to make sure he puts the right material in the right place. Steel protects the radiator and battery. A special quilt made of Kevlar lines the hood, and there's ceramic and fiberglass in the door.
This was shot with a 5.56 out of an M16. As you see what it did to the outside, the back of it was not penetrated, but look what it did to the inside.
Wayne is also working on protecting homes using the same material.
Now, we're not sure if this is going to work. This is an experiment because in this case, the single-strength window is not very thick. It's not very strong. And what you need to stop a bullet is a strike face, which is a hard surface. The bullet hits the hard surface. It slows down. It may break the surface. It slows down, and then the ballistic quilt catches it like a catcher's mitt. Certainly went through the window. Let's look, see what the other side looks like. Wow. Here's the effect of the penetration. Look, the curtain is actually pulled away from the wall, but it stopped the bullet. It did not come into the room.
December 1996, emergency medical technicians are shot as they work to save a life. December 1995, a shooting in the Salisbury, Maryland shopping mall. Random violence, shooting in public places. It's making bulletproof glass an important part of everyday life. In convenience stores, banks, taxi cabs. Taxi driver Lavelle Calhoun.
I say it's a necessity. I mean, I look at it as being one of my essential tools in my work, you know.
But I went to Austin, Texas, where bulletproof glass is made, and discovered there is no such thing as bulletproof glass, only bullet-resistant. In fact, some irreputable makers sell regular glass and call it bulletproof.
I have seen glass that may not be safe at all.
Along with security specialist Wayne Brown, I loaded a 9mm pistol, a weapon street criminals use, and took aim at low-grade glass. My first shot cracked it. The second shot penetrated. Now watch this. 3 shots at a high-grade glass. No penetration. I took aim with a .38 Special. Still nothing. Finally, I fired an AK-47, the type of weapon terrorists use. 3 shots at a high-grade glass. No penetration. Still nothing. Finally, I fired an AK-47, the type of weapon terrorists use. 4 shots at a high-grade glass. No penetration. Still nothing. Finally, I fired an AK-47, the type of weapon terrorists use.
Not the water friendly.
How do you know if your glass is reliable?
See in here, the manufacturer that made the glass.
Call the manufacturer and ask what strength glass you had. It comes in 4 ratings.
Level 1 would protect you against 38 special and 22 caliber, and as they go up to level 2...
Level 4 gives the most protection. We didn't find any markings on Calhoun's glass. He says he's trusting his company bought it from a reputable company and that it can save his life. Do you have any idea how effective it is?
No, I don't, you know. I hope I never have to find out.
En México se han registrado más de 300 secuestros este año, entre ellos Alfredo Harper, titular del Banco Nacional de México. Harper fue liberado luego de presuntamente pagar un rescate de $30 millones. Otro prominente ejecutivo víctima de violencia fue Ángel Lozada Moreno, de la cadena de tiendas Gigante. Ambos fueron secuestrados en plena luz de día de sus autos en la Ciudad de México. Los vehículos en que viajaban carecían de protección. Otros eventos en México, incluyendo el asesinato del candidato presidencial Luis Donaldo Colosio, el cardenal Juan Jesús Posadas Ocampo, guerrillas en Chiapas y las elecciones en agosto, tienen a muchos mexicanos preocupados por su seguridad.
Let me get your phone number, please.
Por estos motivos, Wayne Brown y su compañía Bodyguard Armoring ha estado ocupado respondiendo a peticiones de sus clientes. Su especialización son autos blindados. A simple vista parece como un vehículo normal, en este caso un Jeep modelo 88, pero desde el motor hasta las llantas están protegidas contra balas. El motor tiene 2 mallas que permiten el paso de aire, pero detienen un disparo de una pistola calibre 9 milímetros. Detrás del cristal de fábrica está el vidrio protector, capaz de detener disparos de una AK-47 y otros calibres gruesos, incluyendo 308 y los utilizados por las fuerzas de la OTAN. La mayoría de sus clientes han sido empresarios de México, Centro y Sudamérica y algunos diplomáticos. Señala Brown que en los casos de Harp y Lozada Moreno, de haber contado con un auto blindado, no hubieran sido secuestrados. Pero ¿qué hay de las llantas si les disparan? Estas cuentan con un anillo sintético que permite conducir hasta 50 millas a velocidad acelerada, suficiente para realizar un escape de un atentado. Su primer prueba fue la puerta del Jeep negro. Esta aguantó disparos de 9 milímetros, AK-47, un rifle de francotirador y de la OTAN. Por si el intento de asesinato es mediante una bomba, la fibra balística que cubre el suelo del auto protege contra fragmentos y para disparar contra los agresores, un compartimiento especial en la puerta. El costo de protegerse completamente no es, digamos, fácilmente accesible para el consumidor normal. Entre $65,000 y $70,000 más el costo del vehículo. Pero para protección contra disparos desde autos en movimientos, Brown ofrece aislamiento en las paredes del auto. La tela puede detener una bala 9 milímetros, que es la arma semiautomática más popular y la que está involucrada en más incidentes de violencia que cualquier otro calibre. Y al acercarse a las elecciones de México, dice Brown, está recibiendo más y más llamadas de personas que quieren protección porque temen por su seguridad. Héctor Villarreal, Notivisión 45.